Good afternoon. Beautiful sunny day here in mid-Michigan. And today I'm going to take some time and I'm going to do some cleanup on this fresh, new to me 1981 Olds 98 that I just picked up. Still more to come with this car, what my actual plans for it will be. I've got a lot of ideas tossing around my head right now. I've got my old 355 small block Chevy that came out of my 82 Olds Cutlass. Sitting in the garage. It's mild small block. It's got some Kenny Duttweiler CNC aluminum heads on it. Comp cams 280H, I believe. Just a flat tappet cam. Nothing too crazy. It's like 480 lift. I don't remember the duration, but it's a nice choppy little cam. Nothing too crazy. Very streetable. Performer RPM intake. Holley 650, I think, carb. I don't remember, but it was a good running motor. I ran 1370, 13.7 in the quarter mile at 100 in my Cutlass, and that was with bad timing. So I think it'd be pretty fun in one of these cars. It's not my preferred motor. I think in this I'd rather have a Olds 455, but beggars can't be choosers, and I have that engine. So set of headers and drain the diesel out of the tank, and it'd be a runner. Other thing I'm thinking with that is if I do something like that in this car, I've been really looking at Poppy's patina and the wipe on clear coat stuff. This car has a lot of patina on it. The paint is absolutely rashed. There's no bringing it back other than a full new paint job. So I don't know. Do I keep this car as is and maybe do some wipe on clear coat with it? Do I just go all out with it on a full restoration? I mean, I don't know what to do. I did find yesterday I was moving it around the driveway, and I do have a blown brake line in the back. I know the last video I put up on this, I thought that there was no blown brake lines or anything. So the jury's still out on this. I don't know if that line just blew, because it seems very odd to me that when I popped that reservoir, it was completely full. I saw no wetness on the frame anywhere. I saw no drips on the trailer, nothing. And then just yesterday when I went to move it, I saw a little trail. So I don't know if I blew that brake line when I was pumping it up or what. Maybe it was blown. I don't know. But it's a rear brake line right behind the back passenger door right here. So haven't even looked at it yet. I have no idea if it'd be an easy repair or not. But regardless, it's got a bad brake line. So it's not just going to be the simple bleed the master cylinder and go like I was hoping. So I'm kind of curious. Let me know what your thoughts are. Should I do something like Poppy's patina on this? Should I just try to paint it? I've always wanted to learn how to paint. I want to buy a compressor. I want to teach myself that. I've taught myself all the automotive stuff I know already, all the detailing stuff I know. So paint, polishing, mechanic work, everything I've done. I've never taken any classes on it. I've just kind of picked it up as I went and just kind of learned as I go. A lot of hours researching on forums, on YouTube, on Google, all that stuff, Facebook. There's a ton of information out there if you really know to take your time and kind of sort through the BS. You can get a lot of information out there. It's really, really good, but you got to watch it because there's a lot that's really bad as well. So be careful with that. So with that said, I think I'm gonna get the vacuum out and start in this interior, and take you guys along. And let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do with this. I'd like to hear some ideas. onto the rear. Previous owner had taken off the door panel back here. The window regulator, he says, went bad and the window dropped down, so he took it apart and wired the window up. So the window don't roll down, the door panel, I just put it on here. It's kind of floppy, but everything should be here to put the window, the door panel back on. So we're gonna get this cleaned up. Oh, nasty little bugger there. I don't know what the heck that is, but yeah, what in the world is that? I don't know if that's a, oh, it's like a dead frog. Huh, well, that's something new. Never seen a dead frog in a car. But we'll get that cleaned up. All right, let's see. I got the back vacuumed up. You see there's a bit of mold back here, but let's see what awaits us underneath this seat. It has been sitting for a while. You can see moldy, kind of gross still. Let's see if there's any surprises under here. Wow, it actually looks, at first glance, really, really nice. I think you can see that. I mean, I was expecting some mouse nest back here or something. I mean, it is really clean. We'll still pull the seat out and give it a vacuum. Up here, I don't have much of this left, but I'm using some Griot's Garage interior cleaner, and when I run out of this, I'll be using Stoner's Invisible Glass. I know there's going to be somebody out there saying, Ryan, this is the wrong stuff to use. It's going to ruin the plastic. It's going to hurt it. I really don't care, to be honest. A lot of the interior plastic in this thing is trashed already anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to carry on and clean away. Kind of give everything a little spray. This should clean right up pretty nice. Hopefully I don't hit the horn. I don't even know if the horn works. So it's going to take a lot more of a deep clean to really get it nice than what I have time for right now. I'm just kind of looking to get a lot of the mold and nasty dust and crap off it. So make it look a little better. That way, at least, when I get it all cleaned up, the first time somebody sees this car, they don't say, Ryan, why in the hell did you buy that piece of crap? You know, it might be the second or third thing they think or say, but it won't be the first. But fortunately, those that know me know that I have a sickness, and you know, the only way to fix it is more old cars that nobody wants. It's not a bad sickness to have, I guess. Keeps me from spending money elsewhere, you know. Really should get in here the brush to get a lot of this out, but I didn't grab it out of the garage, so I'm just doing what I have. And these plastics, even though they're all beat up and nasty and everything. I'm going to go through them with some conditioner once I get it all cleaned up. So, shouldn't be too bad. Radio does work. Power antenna works too. That was a pretty good find. I was pretty happy to hear that and see that go. I tell you, these yellow microfibers from Costco are fantastic. 17 bucks, 16 bucks for a pack of, I don't know, 30 of them, something like that. They are just really hard to beat. I use them all the time, all over the place. Let's see what the ashtray holds for us. Hey, there's some smoke burn in there, not bad. No, don't smell like smoke, that's good. Nothing worse than a smoker's car. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Use some glass cleaner on this. That's pretty nasty. See if we can get that to soak and clean off a little more. The steering wheel's coming pretty decent. It looks a lot better than it did. That dash will look good after I get some some lotion on it. The plastic. Geez, I can't even think right now. To get some stuff on it, it'll look better. Don't do gloss. Never gloss. Interior should never be glossy. Don't do it. It looks tacky. It looks gross. You don't go buy a new car and the inside's all shiny. Should not. Your dash should not look like a mirror reflecting off the sunlight off your window. It's gross. Never, ever, ever glossy. All right, all cleaned up on the inside. This is not a perfect 100% thorough detail, but I mean, from what I started with, this is not bad. It's all cleaned up there. Hey, our frog friend is gone. There was mold and crap all over all this vinyl. That's all gone now. We're looking good. Door panels had mold all over them. Look at that, cleaned right up. Up here in the front, same thing. This is all just gone. It's no bringing that back, but it's cleaned up now. And here, carpets, of course, clean the rearview mirror, knocked off. Gotta love it. Let's see here. There we go. Everything cleaned up here. That steering wheel cleaned up real good. Dash, everything looks nice. Okay. Well, now let's see what we're gonna do with the outside of this thing. It is pretty gross. We got these wheel covers here. All right. Let's get the door closed and camera on tripod and let's get this going. All right, let's give this a wash, but before we do this, something doesn't look right with it. I don't know, can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, I got it. There it is. Now we're looking more proper. Got my old hubcaps on here. Now we can give it a bath. Okay, getting these wheels cleaned up. I'm using a couple of brushes, and Dawn Power Wash actually works really, really good on tires and the white walls, brings them right back to life. And the Meguiar's Hot Rims Chrome Wheel Cleaner. One of these hubcaps I actually took apart and cleaned really, really thoroughly. Actually came back to life pretty good. The other ones I just brushed. I actually did that a while ago when I took it apart and cleaned it. And what you're going to see here is I'm using a brush on this car. And no, that is not the best way to do this, but this paint is already so gone. I am not worried about the paint on this. I'm not worried about scratching it with a brush. I'm just trying to get it clean, trying to get some of the layers of crap on it that's been sitting on it for a couple years now. I do not use this brush normally when I'm washing cars, so don't worry about that. This is nothing you're going to see on my daily drivers. So. Well, here it is, all cleaned up. You can see I've got the Oldsmobile hubcaps on there now, the way it should be. Got rid of them cheap hubcaps on there. They didn't look good. I'm not even a real big fan of these, but they look a lot better. So, as you can see, the paint still absolute trash. We got rust coming through here, a lot of rust coming through here. You know, that patina, right? So it doesn't look terrible. I mean, I've seen much worse, but you know, this side actually is pretty decent. My guess is that it must have just sat in the sun on the other side, and this side stayed in the shade a lot. I'm not really sure, but this side looks a whole lot better. So get back over here, and that don't look too bad. I mean, okay, maybe go like that and block that Oldsmobile, block the back end side there, but that does not look bad at all. Of course, you can see the trunk absolutely trashed. This would be nice for some Poppy's patina or, you know, Vice Grip Garage stuff. But there it is. We'll open up the inside. So, took the foam off the door on that passenger side because it was in the way. But yeah, much better in here. It didn't smell bad before, but it smells a little better now. So that's good. Door panel's cleaned up nice. Good in here. Got my towels in here still. But yeah, cleaned up real good. So now, here we go. What do we do with this now? That is the question. What is the plan? Let me know what you think. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Make it a driver? Make it a rat rod kind of thing? I don't know. Let's see. Let me know what you think.